day to you, and thanks for joining me. It is a beautiful autumn day. I live in USDA Zone 7. I love gardening and nature in general. This year we decided to raise chickens. Here they are. We have 4 of them. They're so pretty and so noisy this morning, so I had to come to check out to see what's going on. Apparently one of my chickens was stuck in here and couldn't find her way out. She didn't know how to fly out, even though she is capable of flying from one area to another area very easily. She somehow couldn't fly out of her coop and into the run area. This is their run area, and they are quick to drink and quick to eat. So fascinating. They are now laying eggs. Again, I'm Spenta and I'm raising chickens. They're really pretty and they are loud, and they love to use the bathroom everywhere. Every minute they get, they are definitely using the bathroom, and they do not mind where they use it. It's just as they go. So you can use their poo as fertilizer. See, Chicolette here knows how to come out of the coop just fine. You can use it as fertilizer, but you have to let it dry first. So if you're going to scoop it, you're gonna have to let it dry, and you can use it as fertilizer in your gardens, but they have to be mixed with other materials, such as organic materials, such as compost, like raw fruit, veggies, and just organic compost. It is a good addition to add chicken manure, chicken poo, to your compost, as long as it's dried. So it looks like Cornbread is trying to figure out how to get on here. So their names, that one right there is Chicolette because of her color, and Cornbread is right here. She has a little bit of black in her tail feather. She's so cute. And this one here is Nugget and Biscuit. Hi there. I have a little bit of favoritism towards her because when she was a little chick, she was only a couple of days old, and I was having to feed her by hand manually. The other chicks were able to eat, but she took a long time, and it is called crooked neck syndrome in chicks. Lots of babies have them. It happens in the egg, while they're it actually happens while they're inside the egg and as soon as they come out, so you can't really tell who's going to be that way or not. But the food I used a lot of probiotics. So lots of probiotics, chick food, and also vitamins, and it helped her a lot. But I had to stay up for 3 nights and hand feed her, and she did really, really well. So I'm very happy with her. So she's good with hand feeding, and she made it. And now her neck is just fine, and just like all the other hens, she's laying eggs. At first, my hens, they weren't laying eggs. I think it's because they matured, but I was using still the same kind of feed as I was using prior to this new chicken feed that I'm using now. So over here, as you see, I'm inside the run area. This is what we call their run, because they have to have an area to be able to run. And of course, during rain season, you want to make sure that you cover the area up top. So right now, they're doing really great with their coop situation and their food. I changed their food, and I know this food is really good for chickens that are laying eggs. So this, as soon as I changed their food into this, a week later, they started laying eggs, which is really, really nice. Since there's 4 of them, they lay 1 egg a day, and their eggs look different, so that's pretty fun too. Their eggs look different, and it's organic egg. Organic eggs are really good. You could use it you could eat it plain, or you could use it in any kind of cooking, such as baking or anything that requires eggs. Just, it's homemade. I know where it comes from. It comes from my own backyard, so now I know where my eggs are coming from. That's another good thing about becoming self-sufficient. So steps towards taking steps towards becoming self-sufficient after gardening, and gardens are now doing really good. They're thriving. It is the autumn season, the beginning of autumn season, as I mentioned earlier. So the gardens are doing really good, and my chickens are doing great. Now, chickens don't have a long lifespan. However, they are so fun and friendly. You can pet them, you can get close, and they'll let you pet them, and really nice, friendly, cute, and happy And they also let you hold them. So chickens, even though they're considered livestock, you can actually, if you want to, they can't be just like regular. There she goes. Wow, she is so strong with her wings. They are very strong. And you can use them as pets if you want to, but they're not really like a dog or a cat would be. However, they can become very friendly. You have to start petting them and holding them and being around them. Make sure that there's other people around them so that they are not people shy, and they'll be just fine when they grow old, and they'll let you hold them on your lap. If I sit down, they'll come over and they'll sit on my lap. And Cornbread right there, she has the tendency right there, she knows who she is. Hi Cornbread, good morning. Were you stuck there earlier? That's right, Chicolette showed her the way out. That was pretty awesome. Chicolette flew in there from this window and said, this is how you're gonna have to get out, Cornbread. Otherwise, you're stuck in there for a while there. So yeah, she's so smart. They are very smart, friendly, and I am not regretting having hens. I would like to let you know that they are an investment. So buying the coop, putting it together, it takes time. Looking for a good run, just like I have here, it takes time and it takes patience, and after you find it, you have to build it. And they have the tendency, my chicks are too smart. They're too smart. They have figured out a way to come towards these zip ties and untie them. So they're coming over here to this corner and to this side, and they're untying this and trying to get back into the gardens, because when I first had them, I allowed them to run freely in my gardens and they were happy. However, I knew that when they get older, I'm going to have to find a place for them. When they were very little, I had to raise them indoors and make sure they had light. So it was very great. Now they are all laying eggs. So they're very friendly. I highly recommend it. If you are, hi Nugget. Good morning. Nugget says, what is this? You're running after me with a camera. This one's new. I'm not sure. I will run after Chicolette. I don't know what is going on between the two of them, but Nugget does run after Chicolette often. They're cute. And the same material you use that are really soft mulch for putting in place when they are really little chicks, you put it in just a small area. The same material you could use for their this area, which if I lift it, I have cleaned it and I'm going to put new material there, right there. So there is where they lay their eggs, somewhere comfortable, someplace comfortable. Oh, she's always trying to fly around everywhere. She is always trying to find her way all over the place. So you can raise chickens. Just keep in mind that the process takes time. You have to be patient. And it does take about 20 to 24 weeks before they start laying eggs. And it is worth it though. You get organic eggs and the chickens are nice. Chicolette is trying to check out to see, hey, Mom, did you put something in here for me? That's her question. Did you just fix my bedding area so I can lay some eggs this morning? I'm about to getting ready here to fix their area, and that is why they're all hovering around me wondering what I'm doing. If I'm going to fix their area so they can lay some eggs for me today, or am I going to take some time? They're going back and forth. I guess I'll come out. You're in. What should I do? What should I do? Aren't they beautiful? Aw, they're all beautiful in their own way, and they're all different colors as you see. I love them so much. So chickens are great. I highly recommend raising them if you have an area. It is another step into becoming self-sufficient, having your own organic eggs. As I mentioned, it takes about 20 to 24 weeks before they start laying eggs. They still need food. Not only food, they also need water, and I give them other food. So I give them rice and veggies that I cook for them. It's really healthy. If you can afford to cook food for your chickens once in a while, I would highly recommend that also, because they enjoy home-cooked meals. They love that home-cooked veggies and rice. They love rice, and oh boy, are they a big fan of bread. They are a big fan of bread. And with that, I thank you so much for watching my share. They drink one of those per day and go through one of those. They feed So they go through one of those, and they do love to jump up. That's why I wasn't sure why Cornbread earlier was looking through the window. Perhaps she was telling me, come over, we're ready to lay eggs. Put some material down. That's what they're telling me now. That is exactly what they're telling me now. They're telling me, come on now, let's go. All right, I'm Spenta, and I thank you so much for watching my share. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I highly recommend raising chicks if you have an area for them. Have a beautiful day. Until next time.